Hello there.
Hey, what's up, John? How you doing, Jonathan? Freak Show. Everything good?
I'm good. I'm good.
So this is Freak Show episode 89.
89.
Dude, could I tell you straight up? The Drake Maverick shit is a work.
why? Why do you think that?
Do you see that whole thing? He lost his first match and they stayed to that guy Atlas.
Yeah,
And
the
then
new
the guy
guy.
talked to him at the end and they were showing him in the background. That shit's a work.
Is it a work, or is he just that good of taking a shit sandwich and making a masterpiece out of it? Let's be honest. You get guys like what's his face, like Long Island IZ, who they were doing nothing with, and then he started his own podcast and his own internet championship, and
Yeah.
he got booked with John Cena and all that. So I mean, is it that, or is it just Drake Maverick doing the best? Because you look at his boys. His boys are Braun Strowman, who they love, and EC3, who is long gone.
Yeah, but I think, dude, the way they doing it, like supposedly, you know who was the name that kept saying on Monday Night Raw, and she was let go, Sarah Logan, that kept mentioning, and supposedly WWF rehire her and Drake Maverick. That's the rumor.
All right, so you cut out for.
Oh, so I'd say that the rumor is that they rehire Drake Maverick and Sarah Logan.
I mean, I can see Sarah Logan going back because her fucking husband.
Dude, what do you think about the concept that the whole fucking you heard what they doing with the Money in the Bank?
It's the money on the. It's the climbing the corporate ladder, money in the bank. I mean, it could be. It's either gonna be amazing or it's gonna be an absolute worthless dog shit.
Dude, they say they're gonna put the fucking ladder on top of the WWF corporate office, and that's.
Well, they've already filmed it. They've already filmed most of the matches.
Oh, is that what? Is that what they're doing it like that?
So I think, according to what I've been watching and hearing and reading, because they showed a picture of Brock in Connecticut at Titan Towers. So apparently they're gonna have it where the guys start on the bottom floor and they gotta work their way up to the fucking main, up to the roof to get the. So they're climbing the corporate ladder to get. Like I said, it's either gonna be amazing or it's gonna be horrible.
Oh my god! I didn't realize that that's what they were doing, man. I thought when they say, dude, so that's what it is. They're gonna go through the fucking WWF and the people they got. I think that's gonna be pretty interesting, man.
I mean, I can't deny, the fact that they're trying to do their best with what they got, with what they have, with what's going on. But I mean, eventually, if all they do is keep putting out these, movie type matches, it's not wrestling, man. You gotta put on wrestling matches. I hate to say it, but it's gotta be a wrestling match.
You know what this looking like? You remember Lucha Underground?
Oh, of course.
That's pretty much what they almost looking a lot like Lucha Underground. They had the wrestler in the ring, and then they had all these like soap opera kind. Because I guess you know what? It's almost like Vince Russo's writing this shit.
Fucking Vince Russo. That fucking I watched the thing with him about the brawl for all.
He looks like an idiot.
That stupid piece. He's such a piece of shit. He's like, I really don't like wrestling too much, but I wrote the best stuff for it, and it was a good show. I'm like, dude, you're such a fucking piece of shit. Shut up. Fucking idiot. Speaking of Dark Side of the Ring, did you see Dino Bravo's the last episode?
Dude, you just took the words out of my mouth. How crazy was that episode?
Dude, it was fucked up. Oh my god. But it goes to show you, and this is what I say, back in the day, if you made one mistake, I mean, it was a big mistake. $500,000 is a big mistake.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with the Mafia, they're going to whack your ass. You're done.
Dude, but the way they shot him, like 11 times.
11 times. And that's proving a point. That's saying, fuck you very much.
And I think he knew who it was because supposedly he never got out of the fucking recliner.
But I mean, well, let's be honest. Think about it. If you blew a $500,000 deal for the Mafia where they just lost $500,000, I don't care what Mafia it is, Irish, Italian, whatever, and they say to you, either we're going to kill you or your wife and kids, what are you going to do? Say, fuck you, I'm out? No, you're going to sit there and take like a man. And I'll give him that much. He sat there and didn't move.
Dude, you know what I can tell you? I think he knew they were coming, and he sent his wife and kid to the fucking ballet, stayed home, and just, you guys are going to do it, come get me now.
Of course. And that's creepy, but that's also a fucking that's. I mean, how much of a man must you be to say, you know what, they're gonna kill my family if they don't. If you go, fuck it, take me out. I'm here. That's crazy.
You want to hear something crazy? If Vice, the 5 episodes are the highest rating episode they had in the channel history. And so Monday they're doing a special extended Chris Benoit one.
Oh wow.
And they're doing the Dino Bravo already. This Tuesday they got a special extended Dino Bravo one too.
Well, see, that's what's killing me is when the Benoit one came out, everyone jumped on it. But people, well, and I can't tell people I've spoke to who like, oh my god, you see Dog celebrating with the Benoit thing? I'm like, yeah, did you see the whole first season? Like, there's a first season. I'm like, yeah, man, there's a whole first season of great episodes, and no one even knows that.
Yeah, dude, you know what? That's good. And they had another show called The Wrestler. I don't know if you ever saw The Wrestler. The Wrestler was excellent also.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Look up The Wrestler on Vice, and it pretty much follow like certain wrestlers. Like they follow MVP at one point. They did.
Oh wow!
They did the wrestling in Mexico, like the Chota. They did Mexican. They did the Japanese death matches where they fucking go through glasses and stab each other. They did.
See that I saw the Japanese death match one I saw.
Oh, so you did see the show? Yeah, that's called The Wrestler. They had like I think it was like eight or nine episodes. Really good.
I didn't see them with MVP, but I remember the Japanese death match one because if I recall correctly, the guy was like fucking like 47 years old and just scarred the fuck up in Japan.
And you saw his wife was making weapons for him to hit people with.
Yeah. So I did see that one. I don't know. I didn't see the MVP one, but I'm definitely have to go back and look and see the episodes and see what I missed.
Dude, do you see the thing I sent Gina?
No.
I sent Gina a tag with the pancake grilled cheese fucking.
Oh yes, that I saw. Well, dude, it's food, so of course she said.
How phenomenal did that look?
Dude, people are getting creative right now because they're bored out of their fucking mind sitting home.
Have you seen The Rock on Instagram? You got to see that. The Rock does a live Instagram, right? And he pretty much eat these giant. They're like, it's like a half a loaf of. It's like two loaf of bread, but it's like together that he cut in half and he does a supersized French toast.
He's allowed to eat that shit? I thought he could only have like chicken and fucking and kale.
No, that's his cheat day.
Oh, his cheat day. That's a cheap month for most fucking people.
And then he drinks that new tequila that came out. His tequila is pretty funny. He's making drinks and talking, huh?
His tequila. I know he put one out. I saw an interview with Ryan Reynolds. They're donating, I think it was like 20% of all sales of his gin to the bar association, the bar and server association. I thought that was fucking cool as hell.
Oh yeah, they doing that. They definitely doing that. That the Renault, the Vita gin.
It was Avita or was it Avion? Whatever it's called.
Avion, Avion.
Whatever it's called. It's look at Ryan Reynolds gin. It's easy to find.
Yeah, it's very good. It's actually very good, dude. Did you see Land of O'Lakes? What they did?
No.
You remember they used to have like the little Indian girl in front of the thing. So somebody sent me Land of Olay. Yeah, they took away the little Indian girl, but they still kept the land.
No, because I'm looking at that. I took my fridge. I got the butter right here. The bitch is on the fucking cover right here.
No, they just did a new one. They took off the Indian. No more Indian on it.
Why?
Yeah. But you know what's funny? So they erased the Indian, but they still got the land. They kept the land.
They gave her a blanket and they fucked her up.
They just fucking took her. I was dying. Was my friend sent me that shit, dude.
Jesus.
Look at the land's still there, but they got rid of the Indian. I was like, oh my god, this is so wrong.
That is fucking horrible. How are things upstate? Y'all keeping it real up there or what?
Yeah, pretty good. You know what's the funny thing? Ever since I've been up here, too, we eat so fucking much. It's ridiculous how much food and shit we got out here. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm sure. Because you're bored. And that was one good meme I saw was that it was a guy or a girl going to the fridge and there was a fucking letter in there. You're not hungry, you're bored. Get the fuck out of the fridge.
I like the one with the skinny Barbie goes in and after 2 months of quarantine, it's like this fat Barbie. I was fucking died.
See, I'm trying to do the opposite. I'm trying to I'm doing the Peloton, every day now. I'm up to like 20, 25 minutes, which is great. I'm trying to get my fat Thor ass back into regular Thor fucking shape.
You do look like the God of Thunder now with that beard.
Bro, that's not even the beard, it's the fucking weight. So I went from when I first got was working at the restaurant, I was 172 pounds. I weighed myself to about 2.5 weeks ago. I was up to 204. So I put on about 30 pounds in about fucking 6 months, which is way too much.
Dude, can I ask you, what the fuck did you cook for Gina the other day that she put the picture? Was that a ham? What the hell was that?
The first day was a ham. Yeah, I did smoke the ham.
Oh,
I
my
did that
God.
for the bar. You've had that, the honey glazed ham I do.
But that thing looked delicious. She put a picture up on that shit. I said, holy shit. Fucking
so you should see. So after that, what I did was I took the bone of the ham and a bunch of chunks, put it in my slow cooker with a bunch of kibasi and chicken, and then I made a fucking New Orleans style gumbo over white rice. She lost her shit.
Oh my God, that sounds delicious, man.
Yeah, man, it's all about because I'm working at Lowe's now, part time.
Dude, how is that? Is it good or is it a nightmare?
It is a nightmare. I mean, so the people there, I love the company's great. I got nothing bad to say about the company except for the fact that I'm only part time, so I'm getting shit, hours. But the people and the customers are absolutely batshit crazy and insane. Like I dealt with batshit crazy in the restaurant industry. These fucking people are like, I have people come in and they legit will ask me, so I need a bulb, like a light bulb. I'm like, okay, what kind? I don't know. All right, what's it for? It's for a lamp. What kind of lamp? A standing lamp? I don't know. My friend gave it to me. All right, what's the bulb look like? I don't know. What the fuck you mean you don't know? Well, there's no bulb in it, but here's what the fixture looks like. I'm like, I don't, bro. Like, I'm not a fucking mind. I'm not Keskin. I'm not a fucking mind reader. Like, what the fuck? I can't understand this shit. And then they get mad at you when you don't have things or you can't figure it out. I had a guy come in the other day. He's like, I want to buy this, but I want to send it to Jamaica, so I need the adapter. I'm like, well, we don't sell power inverters. Well, why not? Because we fucking don't, jerk off. I don't fucking know why. Go somewhere else for that shit. They get mad at you. You don't have this? No, motherfucker, we don't.
These people are special people, man.
Bro, they're all tapped in the heads. It's like going to fucking McDonald's and getting pissed because you didn't get fucking chicken parm. No, motherfucker, we don't have chicken parm here. This is McDonald's, not a fucking Italian restaurant. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, God, it's insane.
Let me ask you a question. Today's the draft. What do the Giants need? The Giants got the number 5 pick.
They need an offensive line. And this jerk-off fucking coach is already saying, well, we kind of need one, but we need other things too. Like, no, asshole. You need an offensive line. I mean, obviously, given Eli's gone, so it's not as important, but if you can't give your quarterback more than fucking 1 second to throw a fucking football, you're not going to get shit done.
Dude, I think they need like a better tight end. They need like another wide receiver. They definitely need an offensive line.
The offensive line's garbage. It's horrible.
Yeah, because that kid's gonna be on the fucking floor all year round.
Exactly. If you get sacked 4 times a game, you're not gonna win the fucking game.
People, dude, let me tell you, people are losing their fucking minds all over the place. It's fucking funny. Do you see? Have you heard of this new HBO Max that's coming out?
I think you talked about it before, but I haven't heard the details about it.
So pretty much HBO Max is going to be like the DC channel, the DC universe is going to fade away, right?
Yeah.
So if you have it on, so HBO Max is going to be HBO, TNT, TBS, all the Warner Brother, CBS, and some other thing, and they're going to have all the South Park episodes. And it's going to be for $14.99 a month, and they're going to have like the Doom Patrol is going on there.
Oh wow!
The new the Strange series is going on there from DC Comics. The Green Lantern is going there. So so there's a bunch of shows that are going to go on there, and I think pretty much after that they're going to have every single movie of DC Universe, like every movie.
Oh wow!
And they're gonna have new original of the Looney Tunes. There's gonna be a whole new Looney Tune. They're doing the whole thing over. It's gonna be crazy.
The fucking Looney Tunes. Well, I heard that they're trying to, push all this. The problem is there's so many direct, digital things now. You have Hulu, you have Netflix, you have Disney, you have now HBO Max. You have. Do you see how many do you fucking need?
Pretty much. You know what? I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I was a guy. I would just get. You know what? You get Amazon. You get Disney. You get Hulu. You can get Hulu for $5.99 if you want to watch your TVs, and you get some commercials for $5.99. You can still watch. You watch the shows the next day. But between Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO Max, and Netflix, you don't even need TV no more. Just between those, you just can cut the cord and you can watch whatever the fuck you want.
No, of course. I mean, that's what. So I have the Disney Plus Hulu package,
And it's still cheaper than
and I swear
cable.
by it.
The only problem
Yeah,
is you won't be able to see any sports.
this is true. What kills me about fucking, what is it, Hulu? No, it's one of them. Is that Hulu kills me because you have commercials. But with Amazon, because I have Amazon Prime, there are still some movies and some things you have to pay to rent. And I'm like, well, if I have Amazon Prime, what the fuck am I paying to rent shit for?
No, because they'll release it sooner enough. But the new stuff, pretty much that they don't have yet rights to, and they just got on, you got to pay for. But you know
No,
what?
not new. I'm talking about old shit too.
Oh, yeah?
There's an old movie I had to watch with Gina. Like it's an old one. And I had to rent it for. I mean, it's $1. Don't get me wrong, but I was like, why the fuck am I paying $1 if I'm paying you fuckers, $100-something a year for Amazon Prime?
Yeah, but for that $100, you see how much shit you get. You get a lot of shit now, and you get like all the.
I get it. So I love it. I love it for the delivery, the 2-day delivery that was going on before this quarantine shit, and I love it for the music. The music, I swear by.
Yeah. I was watching Amazon. I was like, damn, man, this shit got the contents. They got the shit they got. They got so much shit on it. It's like, holy shit.
What are you watching now?
Have you been Have you been watching Clone War?
I haven't. I gotta start. I gotta go back and start over.
Dude,
again.
let me tell you, I think they're going. There's just like 3 episodes left, and I think they're gonna show how Order 66 was planted on all the clones and shit. I think they're going there. Yeah. Dude, you seen the fucking thing with Vince McMahon and that guy Oliver Luck?
Wait, go back. You're talking about the Clone Wars. Can't jump to Vince McMahon.
Oh yeah, the Clone War. They don't do how Order 66 happened. What do you think about that?
I mean, let's be honest. That whole time frame of Star Wars, mind you, I'm making myself a drink right now. I haven't had a drink since Saturday, so
holy shit.
Yeah, so I need to fucking relax this bullshit. I think that whole time frame, I think if they really do the Ewan McGregor fucking live action series, that's gonna be 6 episodes. I think that's gonna be fucking amazing. You heard that story, right? That they actually greenlit that.
Yeah, supposedly they're supposed to come out, but when is it going to happen? Because this is the dude. They got so much shit. You know that they already started filming the 3rd season of Mandalorian.
No, really, 3rd season already?
Yeah, because they already filmed season 2, and they already started for season 3 already. They got the green light to start doing 3.
Dude, that's one acting job I would give my left nut to be on. Could you imagine being, let alone in anything Star Wars related, but being in the Mandalorian?
Oh my God, that thing is great, man.
Well, they got what's his face as Ahsoka, which I think is fucking phenomenal. Rosario Dawson.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be fucking unreal.
I can't wait to see that. That's going
Kevin
to be
Smith.
like
Kevin Smith gave a whole speech about that, about how he was so because she was in Clerks too, about how actually and in the reboot, how he was so happy to see that she got the role and how great it's going to be, and they're going to make her green, which is awesome. So that's fucking well. Ahsoka's green, bitch. No, what color is she? She's like an orangish, whatever the fuck color she is.
Yeah, she's almost like the color of Dawson, Rosario Dawson. You don't even.
Yeah, maybe. All right.
You just got to do the face paint and stuff. I think that's interesting. Then I wonder if they're going to show how she survived Order 66, and all that shit. Because now you got to go through that whole story. If she's going to be, because remember, Clone War is after all the shit.
Well, she was in Rebels, and she had a fucking amazing fight with Vader in Rebels, which I still think is was probably one of the best cartoon storylines they had. Why they fucking ended Rebels for that bullshit fucking anime one that came out with Poe and fucking the rest of the cunts, I don't know. But I think they really should touch Rebels again. That whole storyline at the end with it's an old Obi-Wan and Maul meeting up with Obi-Wan. I'm not going to get any spoilers away. I won't tell you what happens, but just seeing all that shit, I'm like, that's fucking amazing.
Dude, I think they should really do. I think they should do Rebel on Disney Plus. They can easily do it.
Oh, of course, of course. If not Rebels, and I know that they're coming out with the High Republic and doing all that stuff. I really would love to see them just really do the Old Republic, do a live action movie, a real movie of the Old Republic with Darth Revan. Because I mean, I'm a
I
geek.
think that's what they're doing. I think they're going to do the High Republic is going to be books and stuff, and maybe some shows on Disney Plus. But the Old Republic is going to be like the new trilogy.
I hope so. Because I mean, like I'm saying, there's geeks like me and you who know the story, who understand it. But how many people don't know the story of Darth Revan and what happens with him and all that shit? And that's where I think they're gonna start the new. I mean, I think, and I hate to say this, but let's be honest. The first movies are made for the love of the movie, but they're made for merchandising.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but you could sell 1 billion Darth Revan fucking figures and masks and shit because he's a badass. I'm sorry. I'm saying it.
Dude, let me tell you, they just released the new Mandalorian figure. The shit looks nice.
Oh, did they? Well, I know.
Yeah.
I know they're putting the Mandalorian in the game.
Oh yeah, the Star Wars. I already got the girl today.
Oh, she's out. I don't know if she was out yet.
Yeah, in Galaxy Star Wars Galaxy Heroes.
Yeah, Cara Dune.
Yeah, they got Cara. I already got her. She could get her easy. I went through the thing. I got her I already got her like 85 level. Everything else, I just got to get her more stronger. I got to get her like 7 stars.
But who does she work with?
She's working like she was the one that she was a rebel, right?
No, but I'm saying in the game, like who's her squad to run with?
Oh, she was with nobody. Mando just found her, and remember, and then he just introduced her to
I know
Carl Weber's character.
On the show, you fucking hammerhead. Since you got her in the game already, who do you put her with in the game? Do you put her with the 501st? Do you put her with Boba Fett? Like, who do you put her with?
Oh, I don't know yet because you know what? The Mandalorian's coming out also. He's going to be a player character. So it's Carl Weathers.
I know Carl Weathers was. I know it was her and Carl Weathers. I didn't know it was also they were putting out Mando. I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you look at your thing, you see Mando there. I don't know when he's coming out, but he's definitely going to be one of the characters coming out. But for now, I don't know who you put them with. Until you got to test it out.
Now, how do you feel about them? How do you feel about them canceling Comic-Con? Speaking of the Mandalorians and geeks.
Dude, they canceled Comic-Con, and then they're talking about fucking, again, de Blasio. You know what? He's the motherfucker of the week all the time. He's talking about fucking the 4th of July fireworks, and Macy is like 4 months away from bankruptcy. How the fuck are you going to do the firework? How much does that shit cost? They got to be a
lot.
Dude, you better take that money and give it to the people.
It costs a lot. I mean, they do it because it's publicity for them, and let's be honest, the Macy's between the 4th of July fireworks and the Thanksgiving Day parade, that's shown not just across the nation but across the world. That's one of the biggest issues I think that this country, I think, in my personal opinion, is having. Is you watch fireworks now in like Dubai, you watch fireworks in Tokyo, you watch fireworks on New Year's Eve in these other countries, and they're blowing us out of the fucking water. They look amazing. Yeah. But Macy still puts on one of the best, fireworks displays on the 4th of July. Again, you're getting so many mismatched bullshit information. This morning, this fucking governor flat out said that the fatality rate from what coronavirus fucking people have contracted is only 0.5%. Like, so the death rate is 0.5% if you get the fucking virus. That's insanely small. Like, and again, it's a lot of deaths, and I'm not saying anyone should die. Like I said, my friend's fucking father died because of this shit, and I'm not saying that anyone should die, but it's such a small number. And me and Eric Moore having this conversation. When the cure becomes more deadly than the disease, you're fucking up. If we don't get back to the economy soon, everyone's gonna go either homeless or. And this is one thing that kills me. I had this argument online the other day. This is a war. Who makes money in wars? The fucking rich, the powerful, and the fucking and the poor and the middle class lose out and pay for it. So the middle class is getting destroyed right now. The poor are getting destroyed right now because no one can afford shit. But the credit card bills are still due. The rent is still due. The banks still want their fucking money. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, it's amazing what the shit's going on, man. It's like a shitstorm, man. You know,
Now Georgia, Georgia opened last Monday, or they're opening this Monday?
I think they were supposed to open pretty much now. They're supposed to be open, and they already people warning them. Like even Trump said, "Dude, don't open. Relax, take it easy." But you know what? You want to do an experiment? Let those places open. Let the place that want to open, and then you see the death rate. If the shit goes up, then you don't do close up. That's pretty much that's the way you measure it now.
Well, the biggest problem also is if you don't test anybody, how are you going to know if they have it or not? You know, I watched one report today saying that they have deaths as early back as the mid-December. That people who had it,
Oh
but they weren't tested for it. So we could have had this shit.
yeah.
We could have had it, been done with it, and had it back. Like either start testing for it and get a vaccine, or don't. Like I don't know what else to tell people. Like it's
You know what? You know what's the problem? The World Health Organization dropped the ball on that shit because when the U.S. asked them, "Dude, is this shit going to be a problem?" They were like, "No, no, no," because they were covering it up for China. Guess what? Now the shit is all over the place. And then if you notice, you see where the death rate just went up in Connecticut.
yep.
Some of those places now it started going up. You know what? There's still people walking around the streets with no masks and gloves, especially in the city. A friend of mine was in the city the other day. Said, "Dude, nobody had gloves or masks. They were just walking around like nothing." I was like, "What?"
See, I don't wear gloves because the gloves, in my personal opinion, and I had this conversation with Eric again. It defeats the purpose. If you're wearing when you wear gloves in a hospital, every patient you see, you change your gloves because they're not
Yeah, of
contaminated.
course.
But if you're
Oh,
walking
of course.
if you're walking around for 6 hours with the same fucking gloves, you're contaminating everything. If you touch the virus and it's on the gloves, guess what? You're then just carrying it everywhere you go. If you wash your
But that's what
hands,
they're telling people in supermarket. If you got your gloves, take your gloves off when you go in the supermarket. Because if you wear your gloves in the supermarket, you can't contaminate. Guess what? All that food, everything else is
oh, of
contaminated.
course. But that's why like I said, I'm working at Lowe's, and they're like, "You're not wearing gloves." I'm like, "I'm not wearing gloves. I wash my hands every hour. I have, the fucking the antibacterial fucking shit in my pocket every hour. I'm either washing my hands or I'm cleaning my hands. If I'm wearing the same gloves for 6 hours, what the fuck is the purpose of the gloves then? It makes no sense.
Yeah,
You're,
you're
you're
100%
cross
right.
contaminating it anyway. So I just wash my hands every hour, or I use the antibacterial shit every hour, or if my hands are a little fucking dirty, and that's it. But it's getting to the point where people got to understand it, and I hate to say this, but people are going to die, and it's unfortunate, but it's the case of what's happening. But when you start saying, "Well, every life matters," this is true, but how do you justify 10 lives over 2,000? You
Yeah,
can't. You can't, and it sucks, and it's hard. And that's just what I'm trying to say. This is a war. Make no mistake, make no doubt or mistakes about it. This is an absolute war. It's a war against this virus and a war against everything else. If you are a general of an army, what are you going to say? All right, pull those 10 scouts back because they're going to die, even though those 10 scouts are going to save these 2 million people in this goddamn town. Ah, fuck it. We can't lose those 10 scouts. No, bitch. Unfortunately, you got to lose those 10. And it's unfortunate. And I hate to say
dude.
that, but
But
that's war.
dude, how about the Order 66 that Mario Como gave out? Andrew Como gave out.
This I don't know. What order 66 did he say?
Don't even give people CPR if they don't have a pulse. Just don't even CPR them. Have you seen that shit?
No, I saw today he was saying that fucking nursing homes have to take everyone. They can't deny
Oh
anyone.
yeah, they take it, but the CPR order pretty much, dude, look up the CPR order. Pretty much, if somebody doesn't have a pulse, pretty much let them go. That's what they say. Don't even try to bring them back alive. They're done.
That's fucking crazy.
Cause you know what's another thing? You know what's another thing people ain't talk about? For every corona case, each hospital they get like an extra little 15% boost.
Oh, it wouldn't shock me.
That they get a little bit more funding and stuff from from people. Oh, we got this many cases of coronavirus, and now you find out all this news that's all those ventilators, all that shit. They're not having even used half of the shit so far.
Oh well, that was the best fucking scam. Was that fucking boat that came into New York City that had what 20 patients on it?
20 patients.
20, and then they had all these ventilators. And again, this asshole, and I much like I think the governor does a good job at some things. He's fighting, saying how he's stealing ventilators from upstate, and we're stealing them. And a week later, it's Yeah, we didn't need that many. Like, fuck you, bro. Like, come on.
Dude, think about how crazy that is. Yeah, we need all this shit, and then half the shit wasn't even used. Dude, there's some. You know what's amazing about this? See, there's some people that are pretty healthy that they're getting this shit, and it's like destroying them. So what the hell is the deal with
See,
this shit?
that's what's fucking me up. That's the part where I'm like, what? How is that possible? How is it that you were absolutely fine, and then you got it? And I get it. The elderly, they get it. They're older. They're sick. I don't say I get it, but it makes more sense when somebody who's like completely healthy, 32 years old, doesn't smoke, doesn't do this, doesn't do that, and all of a sudden he gets it and he dies. Then there's something fucked up there. There's something underlying there completely.
Yeah, that thing is the scary part about this shit, man. And you see what fucking Andrew Cuomo also said? He said, if you guys want to go out so far, become an essential worker, they're hiring.
Oh, God, he needs his own TV show, man. I'm telling you, I think he's running for him and his brother. I think they want their own TV show.
Oh, you hear the news about his brother? First, the mother guy, now the son got it. The young kid got the coronavirus. That guy infected his whole family.
Dude, see now, and I hate to say this, I'm waiting to hear that he gave it to the mother, and his brother is gonna lose his shit on him.
Oh, if he gave it to the mother, forget about it. That guy's gonna be that Fredo's gone.
After that fucking interaction they had that one day, where you shouldn't have had mom over making the sauce. Well, mom didn't like you. She told me how to make the sauce. She don't like you, so you didn't get the sauce. I was like, holy shit! It's like watching a bad fucking Goodfellas.
Check this out. Guess who's going on a boat ride, not coming back?
Why did they change the cinder blocks here? Shut the fuck up, Fredo. I mean,
shut the fuck up, Fredo. He's losing his mind, man.
Could you imagine when he's able to go out and about again, the shit people are going to say to him now in public?
He's done.
He's going to fucking cry. He's going to cry. Oh, my God. What a little bitch.
Dude, let me ask you, do you see the whole shit that's happening with the XFL?
Oh, they get the ball suit off him.
So Vince McMahon, he fired a bunch of employees, and then the following day he went bankrupt.
Yep.
But there's this guy, Oliver Luck, that was the commissioner. He's fucking suing Vince for $20 million.
Yep, because he's saying he had a 5-year deal with him.
He had a 5-year deal, and you know what? It depends how, and anybody they say one of the best things that WWF does, they make these great contracts that they get out of paying you whatever they owe you.
Oh, of course. Well, I mean, let's be honest. If this didn't happen, I don't think the XFL would have went under. I think it would have at least stayed afloat for another season.
Oh, I think it would last. I think it would last at least 2-3 seasons easily because there were actually people watching. There was actually more people going to the stands and game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate this happened, but you can't. I mean, it's like the schmucks who are suing the Mets and the Yankees right now. Do you see that shit?
Oh, for the season tickets? Yeah.
Yeah. Because they haven't canceled the season yet, and they haven't gotten their money back yet, so they're suing. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you know better do it your time.
You know what? The Yankees don't give you the tickets back. You know what had to happen? They'll just give you tickets for next season.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they do. They're like pretty much you never get they'll fund you for give you money so you can go to the playoff, but they don't refund you.
They roll it over. That's it.
How about the fucking prices of oil? Do you see that shit that happened with oil the other day?
-3%. Bro, it's plummeted.
It was -$35. It went up to 40 at one point. -40. They're giving you money to take the oil.
You know what? But now this is where, and I hate to bring this up. This is great for your conspiracy theory show with Mike fucking Baker. Do you think that this virus was also put into play through certain individuals who want to fuck the oil sheiks because they're they're losing fuck tons. And let's be honest, if you watch the WWE in Saudi Arabia, you see how much money those motherfuckers have. Billions and trillions of dollars. They're losing a fuck ton right now.
Dude, you want to hear something crazy? You know who also been going to Saudi Arabia, and I was shocked? Impact did 1 or 2 shows in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I saw that. So apparently, they're getting big with the wrestling over there. The only reason I saw this is because I follow Enzo on Instagram, and he's like, "I'm in Dubai today." I'm like, "What the fuck is he doing in Dubai?" Apparently, there was a huge weekend of wrestling event there, and all the wrestling, the minor ones went there, and they all made a fuck ton of money.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I was looking at that. I said, they're in Dubai. They weren't in Saudi Arabia. I mean, they were in Dubai wrestling.
Yep.
And the crowd, like, it was a huge crowd, dude. It looked like even Impact looked like they made some money.
Yep. Made a lot of money. But, if the sheiks and these oil tycoons are going to pay them, that's what I'm saying. How weird is it to say that maybe this shit was engineered to fuck the oil tycoons? I mean, again, back to your conspiracy theory thing. Why is it when the stock market crashed here, the fucking Chinese companies bought up a ton of fucking stocks? Like, come on, man.
Yeah. You want to hear something crazy too? You know which place is fucked? Venezuela. Because Venezuela, the only thing they have is oil. Guess what? The oil's useless now.
Yep. You know what I think's going to be fucked the most if and when it actually gets there? If it's not there by now? India. They're fucked.
Dude, India's pretty much been on lockdown for a while now. India pretty much went on lockdown.
But that's why, because I mean, I don't know if you've ever been to India. I have a few friends who go there for the whole fucking yoga shit and the meditation. They go there like twice a year. And every time they come back, they say, dude, it is they wear masks there 24/7 because the pollution is so horrible there.
So do in China. China, they do the same thing. They got to wear a mask all the time because of the pollution.
Yeah. So that's why in China it spread as fast as it fucking did. So I think if it, but then again, their modern medicine in India ain't really up there. It's not, I'm not knocking India. So before you get all fucking pissed off at your PC culture, I'm not saying that they're, fucking animals, but it's not, it's not a third world country, but it's not the same as, America or any other civilized, country. Their medicine is like, all right, you got a broken leg, put 2 sticks on it, wrap it up. Let's go.
Dude, they got the caste system over there, but so far they've locked down everything down. Pretty much they locked shit down, man. Like they win, dude, we gotta lock it down, and that's pretty much what they've been doing.
Yeah, but look at other governments that locked it down. They're taking care of their citizens. I think it was like in Sweden. They didn't lock it down, but people who are being left, they're giving them 80% of their income. You look at here, you're getting a one-time stimulus check, which I still haven't gotten yet, of $1,200. Now, no offense, $1,200 in New York City is not a lot of money. $1,200 in the Midwest is a fuck ton of money.
Dude, you want to hear something funny? Somebody was calculating. They say pretty much the average rent across the board in the U.S. is $1,500 a month. They say the stimulus check doesn't even cover half of the people's rent.
Well, that's misleading because the average rent in Manhattan is how much? At least $2,500 right now.
Yeah, but he's talking about across the whole United States.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying if you look at New York, if you look at Manhattan, the rents are fucking absurd, and like San Diego and San Fran. But if you're looking like Oklahoma, you're looking like some of these smaller, Midwest towns. You look at really small. Look at West Virginia. You can find a house with like 200 acres of land, probably for like $400 a month. So you're gonna have the really highs and the really lows.
And you're also gonna need that gun to start gunning people down.
Around there, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's. I hope this comes to an end in sight soon. They've already canceled all the parades and things for June. The gay pride's canceled. The gay parade's canceled. Mermaid parade's canceled. Everything's canceled so far.
What would those poor Puerto Ricans do now that their parade got canceled?
They're gonna riot somewhere else.
I was looking. The gay parade got canceled, and the fucking, you cancel the gay parade and the Puerto Rican parade. Oh man, that's trouble. There'll be riots on the streets.
So the Mermaid Parade in Cologne wasn't. They flat said we're not canceling it. We're postponing it. They're saying they might even have it in the fall. Have it in like September. Have it at the end of the summer.
I did see that.
Which I'm like, all right, at least that's something. And like I said, it's gotta get back to normal eventually. I think Live Nation put out a thing that they're not expecting any concerts till next year.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you know what? There was one place that pretty much said they don't want anything until next year. There's a whole state that says something like that.
I mean, is this like the real life Avengers where Thanos just snaps fucking a year away? Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, and you see what hockey's doing. Hockey's pretty much are going to finish off the season, and they've got 4 cities that they're going to finish off the season, then do a playoff in July.
Oh, I can see that.
So, how much you want to bet? Basketball will probably do the same thing.
What about fucking baseball?
And baseball supposed to what they want to do is they want to start spring training in in May in Arizona and play a few games in Arizona and then figure out the rest of the season. And they might even shorten the season. They might only do like, what they were talking about doing like 100 games.
I mean, which is what about half the season. How many games are there? 172 normally.
162. Then you get playoffs.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy, but like I said before, we got to start doing something that somehow gets the economy back stimulated because this shit it ain't gonna last long. When you have trillionaires in the world who ain't losing a goddamn thing, I will say one thing about Bill Gates: he donated $250 million, and that prick fucking Boros, what the fuck is his name? The guy who owns Amazon hasn't done a fucking thing, hasn't said shit.
Yeah, but Bill Gates want to put a chip on everybody.
Yeah. Oh, it's
the
papers. Show me your papers. Are you vaccinated? Show me your papers.
Dude, do you see the thing with Bloomberg and de Blasio that they want to test everybody and mark some people with an X or some shit? Did you hear that whole thing?
Of course. Show me your papers. It's like Nazi fucking Germany again.
Holy
Dude, de Blasio
shit,
is the biggest piece of shit. This fucking city. First of all, his real name isn't Bill de Blasio. I learned that recently. I didn't know that. It's like Harold
he's German.
Something. Yeah, motherfucker. Like, and he's not even from New York. He's like, I'm an Italian from New York. No, you're not,
He's from
bitch.
Boston.
You're from Boston. Suck a dick.
Dude, you want to hear why he changed his name? Because he say if he didn't change his name, no Jewish people will vote for him. He pretty much changed his name. He got like a real German name.
Of course. Dude, it's I laugh because he said he's donating something or other, like $1 million to this. I'm like, well, all right, where's the other, billion that your wife lost, you cocksucker? Like, she lost, like, what was it? $985 million she lost? That she can't find? Like, are you fucking kidding me?
That's a stat you can't. Look at you. That's a stat you can't lose that fucking hard.
Well, I think that's what I was saying. Like, they were saying, like, I read some article. I think it was in the New York Times. I'm thinking it was. I'm not quoting that. Where they said in the past 8 years, his administration has lost $2.3 billion. Like, lost it. Yeah, can't find it. Don't know where it went. How the fuck do you lose $2.3 billion?
Watch when he leaves New York City and he's not the mayor no more. Watch that guy. We'll never hear from that guy again.
He's going to get fucking lumped up and not in a good way. I hope somebody fucking drop kicks him and his fucking kid.
I think the guy's just going to disappear. He's going to take all the money he took in Benson and he's out. We won't hear from him again.
He'll be in Martha's Vineyard somewhere, fucking chilling on a mansion. Cocksucker. Hey,
do you see that they passed the next stimulus? $480 million, $480 billion just got passed.
Yeah, but why is that? Because none of the small businesses got the last one, and this is what I try to explain to someone.
John?
What? Well, Shake Shack gave theirs back, thank God.
And guess who gave themselves back too? Ruth Chris.
Oh, did they?
They gave back the $20 million. Yep.
Because they got hammered too. They got hammered.
They got hammered.
Because Shake Shack did it first. Shake Shack's like, yo, we're good. We'll handle our shit. And then Ruth Chris was like, well, here's another one. Here's another one. And here's all these businesses that are fucking. Here's my big thing with that bullshit. If you're a publicly traded company, fuck you. You don't get a stimulus package. I'm sorry, you don't. If you're publicly traded, which means fucking the public owns shares in your fucking thing, then not to be an asshole, you lose your fucking shares. You're fucked. Like, you have businesses that are mom and pop shops that applied that aren't getting dick because you have these companies that have fucking accountants and lawyers that they pay people to find this shit. Citibank itself pays out, I think it was something like $900 million to their accountants and lawyers to save $100 million in taxes. So they pay no taxes because they're paying people to fucking make sure they get the tax breaks. Like, come on. This is how fucking absurd this shit is.
Dude, the shit is crazy. The shit is crazy. Hey, you want to hear something? I think the new law they put in, no major corporation can apply for these loans. I think that's what they put in also.
Good. If you're publicly traded on the stock market, that means your company's that big and makes enough money to do that. Then fuck you. You don't need it. You don't.
But let me tell you, here where the politics come in. Guess what?
What happened?
So 60 million is for minority people only, which I think that's an outrage.
Why is that an outrage?
I think everybody should just, whoever put your application, put it first, get it in. This whole thing with minority and stuff, you know what? That's already a handicap. Enough for the minority. We're all fucking Americans. Just fucking apply for it. I don't like Because that means, you're going to have gays, black. They're going to consider women are considered minority. You know that?
Yeah, I mean that's. I mean, I will say this much: with this virus shit going on, you don't hear a lot of racist bias attacks right now going on. Going on.
I know. But I'm saying this shit is crazy. You know what? I think it should be a fair market. You put your application. You got your right thing. You got all your paperwork. You put it in, and you should get it. I'm not trying to be an asshole with this, but I'm just saying it should be a fair.
No, of course.
It should be like a fair trade.
Of course, it should. But that's how everything in life should be. Doesn't matter if you're black, white, gay, straight, transgender, Muslim.
But
best person wins. End of story.
You know what's the thing? But if your name is with Fool and your dad's first name is Hung and his last name is Fool, you ain't getting
shit right now. No, you're getting fucked. Well, somebody put a video together. I watched it on Facebook of the fucking news media in the beginning of January and February to now, and how fast these motherfuckers switch their faces faster than the fucking mayor of Halloween Town and fucking Night Before Christmas. They changed it. It was say, oh, the Chinese people look great. The Chinese people look great. Come to Chinatown. Enjoy Chinatown. There's nothing to be worried about. This virus is like the flu. Fucking a month later. Oh my God, we're gonna die. Oh my God. I had a you should like motherfucker. Shut the fuck up. Like you were just saying the exact opposite. Stop. That's shit.
Dude, you want to hear something funny? So they use a picture of people going to the beaches in California. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then they used the same picture for people going to the beaches in Florida. It was the same exact picture.
So I saw that, which I thought was hysterical because people don't do their fucking research. People just see it on Facebook and go, "Oh, it's on Facebook. It must be true." No, you dumb fucks, it's not. The best one I got was people flock to the beaches in Arizona. Look, I'm like, there's no fucking beaches in Arizona, you assholes. There's no ocean there. And someone's like, but it could be a lake. I'm like, motherfucker, look at that picture. That's an actual beach in an ocean. It's not a lake. A lake Havasu, certain lakes I get, yes. It was a picture. It was the same picture from California they use in Florida. I'm like, that's a beach, you dumb cunts. Like, stop believing what everyone tells you. But we've become lemmings. We've become lemmings. Like, just jump off the bridge. Go, just jump. It's okay. Go.
You want to hear the other funny thing? I think Little Rocket Man is done. The Korean guy, I think he's dead, dude.
Oh, really? Oh, I heard his health hasn't been. Maybe he got the virus. Maybe he's like, fuck it.
Dude, they say he was in like grave danger. You know what that means? They're going Fidel Castro his ass. Fidel Castro was dead for like 3 years. Guess what? You didn't see him. Then one day, he's dead. They almost did. When Stalin died, when they found Stalin dead. Dude, it took them like 4 or 5 days before they even told people that Stalin was dead, and they were still killing people every day.
You know who killed Kim Jong-un? When he dies, if he dies, you know who killed him? The Democrats. They're mad because he sided with Trump.
You know what's the funny thing? Don't be surprised if they fucking call fucking Dennis Rodman to be the fucking.
Oh my God, he's gonna be one of the pallbearers. What else we do? Wait, that couldn't work because they wouldn't have the rest of the guys on stilts walking next to him, holding the fucking casket up.
Yeah, that's what I say. You know how tall Dennis Rodman is? You better get some of the tallest motherfuckers you got.
He's gonna be holding it waist side. Those guys are holding it on their shoulders. He's just walking.
Dude, you know what was pretty good? That documentary about the Bulls.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, it's good. It's going to be like a 10-part documentary. It's pretty good, man. The first 2 episodes were good. And not only that, they're actually free. If you go on ESPN, they're showing the first 2 episodes for free. So that's, you know what? If you got nothing to do, you want to check it out, they're showing it free. You just got to watch some of the commercials, and that's it.
I will say there are certain companies out there that are doing the right thing, putting things out there for free, making things easier for everyone. And that I absolutely, I love. I can't watch Jimmy Kimmel, and I know he's, on the show, and I love him interviewing celebrities. But him, every time I turn the TV on with him, it's bashing everyone, especially Trump, and I can't do that shit anymore. But as far as like certain celebrities, certain individuals are actually, doing what they can to help out, I think that's absolutely amazing. I think everyone should be doing that right now.
Dude, you know what was terrible? The Saturday Night at Home was terrible.
Which one?
Saturday Night Live.
Oh my God.
That was awful.
I heard Tom Hanks is like in like South Africa or some shit, or in like the Congo. Where the fuck is he now?
I don't know where he came, but he started the show, this and that. So they doing another episode. They shit, dude, that was god awful. You know what I'm actually looking forward. So May 12th, it's the no May 18th, it's the Stargirl on CW,
Oh, is it?
and they gonna do. And what they did is interesting. They used some of the movie stuff that they do in movie that they haven't used in any TV series yet for the show. So I think this show's gonna be epic.
I hope. I mean, the CW. I remember. I should start. Flash and Arrow. I should start those shows because I heard they're good. I haven't watched them yet, but everyone swears by them. So, I love Legends, which I think that show's phenomenal.
I think Legend is the best one, dude. My show's leaving soon, man. Fucking Supernatural. I love those fucking Supernatural.
I never. So I go to the cons. I'm the Uber geek, as everyone knows who listens to the show or knows me. I go to all the cons, and that show is has a fucking cult following, like Buffy did back in the goddamn 90s. So I've never watched it. I have to start watching it. Everyone says, dude, you'll love it. It's insane. Is it really worth getting into? I heard it's hardcore.
Dude, it's hardcore. It's good, and every season, man, it's 15 seasons. You know, it's gonna be over soon. You can start watching from the beginning because it's built up to a story. And the thing could have ended after 6 seasons, but they kept going, and it got bigger and bigger. To, you know what? Now they're fighting the ultimate god. You know, they fought every fucking incantation. Now the guy they're fighting is God in the final battle, which is like, holy shit.
Well, they were canceled originally. They canceled the show, and due to the fans losing their shit and emailing and a petition, they brought it back, which I thought was fucking cool as fuck.
Yeah, that show, let me tell you, that show just got better and better. You know what? It's a very good, entertaining show. It's an hour. You know what? You forget what the hell you're doing, you know?
Yeah.
So it's
so
a great show.
That's what's killing me. I looked at The Boys 2. That hasn't come out yet. That's supposed to come out like what? Fucking why that hasn't come out yet is driving me nuts. I don't know.
I think that's coming a little later on. You know what thing is fucking good? What movie I saw? Good Boys. Have you seen the movie Good Boys?
I didn't like it that much. I ain't gonna lie. I saw it. I was like, ah.
Dude, that shit was like super bad, but it was little kids, meeting little kids, and that was some offensive shit.
Oh yeah, I know it had its moments, but I was just like, I mean, maybe I thought it was gonna be so good in my head. I was like, when I watched it, I was like, it's funny, but it isn't all that.
Dude, they're playing with the dildos. The parents had the swing in the house, and the girls say, "Oh, that's when mom and dad had sex." I was like, "Motherfucker, it was fucked up."
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, some scenes were like, "Holy shit!" But I mean, I just didn't think it was as good as it should have been. Unfortunately, now Trolls World Tour, I haven't seen it yet, but I heard that movie's fucking phenomenal.
Dude, you know what's really good, and I shitted on it when I first saw that it was coming out. Rambo: Last Blood.
I heard it was horrible. I heard it was a bag of dicks.
You know what? You got to see it. You got to see it for yourself. It's a good popcorn movie.
I'll watch it, but I heard even Stallone was like, "Yeah, I hated the movie. It was horrible."
It was no. It's very it's interesting. You ever seen the movie Revenge with Kevin Costner?
No.
But it's a little bit like Revenge. It's, dude, the way he find to kill people. Let me tell you, I saw it. I thought it was, you know what? I saw it at home. It's free on Amazon.
Oh, is it? I'll have to watch it then.
It's like 90 minutes, but dude, watch it. You tell me. I thought it was a lot better than I thought it was. I thought it was way better than the John Rambo one that came out before this. That was a bag of dicks.
All those Rainbow movies suck nowadays. But no, my question is, what's going to happen with John Wick and The Matrix 18? What happens to those? Are they all pushed back?
I don't know. You know, a lot of filming stopped. Let me tell you, this was supposed to be the final season of Supernatural. They're talking about bringing it back next year for maybe 4, 5, or even 8 episodes.
That's fucking crazy, man. I will say. So that happened with Ink Master. I watched Ink Master because I'm all tatted up, obviously, and we went to go watch it on Tuesday. And Gina's like, "Why is it not on? Why is it not on?" And it dawned on me. Ink Master finale is always live from New York City. They ain't doing shit live right now. I was like, no. they can't show it.
Oh, you know who else is getting shit? You see Vegas want to reopen the Strip?
That bitch is crazy. Dude, we could do a whole hour on that crazy bitch to begin with.
Holy shit, the backlash.
If no one has seen this, please go out and watch this fucking this press conference with this crazy. I love her because she's the new Joe Exotic. She's fucking crazy. She's like,
nah, that's
we
the
need,
new.
we
She's the
need,
new
we need to
Carol
open. We need,
Baskin.
oh, she is. We need to open the casinos. We need to open Vegas. If some of you are gonna die, I'm willing to take that risk. If some of you are gonna die, I'm willing to take that risk. Listen to what the fuck she said. How
Dude, that's
insane is
Carol
that?
Baskin. That's the new Carol. That's the new Carol. That bitch is out of her mind.
But to say if some of you die, not some of us, if you're gonna die, I'm willing to take that risk. Well, thank you, bitch. What is this, the fucking Hunger Games?
Oh my, dude, that bitch just look like the Hunger Games.
It does, right? She's like, all right, off a tribute, bitch. Let's go.
Dude,
No.
you know what show you need to watch? That is fantastic. Have you seen What We Do in the Shadow?
No, what is that?
So it's about 3 vampires that live in Staten Island.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You've lost me already with Staten Island.
No, but check this out. So they're getting filmed by this film crew. So think The Office with vampire. It is fantastic.
What's it on?
It's on FX.
I gotta look it up now.
It's from the same guy that did the Fly on the Condor.
Yes, I know that one.
Oh my god, dude! Jonathan, you got to check these fucking shows. It's fucking hysterical. It's out to season 2. The first season is 10 episodes. They have a guy that watch over them, like Guillermo. He does everything for them while they go to sleep. It is hysterical, man.
Now I'm gonna have to go look it up and see what the fuck.
It is. I think they had a movie first, and they made a TV series. It's fantastic. It's like 20 minutes. You watch a Hulu, it's like 20 minutes long. It's pretty funny, and the actors are great.
Now, speaking of, because we're running a little long today, how do you feel about that new streaming service where there's like short 8-minute episodes?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I saw they got a bunch of shows. They got a bunch of actors. They're giving you for free for 90 days.
Yeah.
But what else do they offer? It's just that?
Well, their mentality is that it's kind of like watching TikTok videos. So you get 8 minutes an episode, and that's it. So you can watch it, while you're on the train, and watch it here, and then get your little quick fix. I'm like, we're really, forcing that ADHD shit with these kids. You can't watch a whole movie. You gotta watch it quick. No, man, just watch a fucking movie. I had an argument the other day with something about, like Lord of the Rings. Like, oh, it's too long. I'm like, Lord of the Rings is a long movie. It's almost 3 hours long. I get it. But it's an amazing fucking movie. Like, I watched the director's cut, which is almost 4 hours, and I love it.
Oh, you mean the extended one? I see the extended one. Motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but how much more shit is added in those movies? The first one alone, when Frodo gets stabbed, and you're like, how is he wearing mithril? Why the fuck does he have that? And you watch the director's cut, and you go, oh, the bitch gave it to him 20 minutes ago, but they had to cut that out. I'm like, now it makes sense.
Dude, you know which one did not need 3 movies? And they even did an extend The Hobbit, man.
The Hobbit, yeah.
There was no reason for
that last fucking movie, last scenes were badass. That fight was fucking tremendous. That last battle of the 5 armies.
The Hobbit? Hobbit?
The battle of the 5 armies. I'm sorry, that was fucking unreal.
But dude, they did that whole thing. I was like, Jesus Christ, The Hobbit. I love the 90-minute story that they used to have. The TV story explain the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, but people seem to forget that was a cartoon as well. They did a cartoon in 78 with that fucking movies, with those books.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. It was like a 90-minute cartoon.
Oh yeah, it was great. It was great.
The Lord of the Ring came after The Hobbit,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love those cartoons. That's how I first knew about I laughed because I used to sing that song in grammar school. Where there's a whip, there's a way. With the goblins. Where there's a whip, there's a way. And I'm like, that's fucking. But this is where I said to my son, I want my son to watch, Return to Oz. Return to Oz, if you haven't seen it, is a movie that came out, I want to say in the mid '80s, about Dorothy going back to Oz, and everything's fucked up. It's all destroyed. The Emerald City's destroyed. It's dark as shit. Have you ever seen it?
Oh, I kind of saw that. Was that a sequel?
Yes, it was a sequel to Return to the Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
It's the chick from The Craft, Veruca Blokla, fucking name is. She was in the American History X. She's playing Dorothy. It's her first movie. The movie is fucking. If you get a chance tonight, sit down with Molly and watch it. It is fucking dark. It's on Disney Plus. It is dark as shit and creepy as fuck. the Wheelers, Mambo, stealing the heads of all people. It's fucking crazy. It's a kids movie, and dude. Beware the Wheelers. To me, always reminded me of the Warriors, because it's these bunch of guys on fucking wheels trying to murder everyone. It's fucking dark as shit. So back in the day, kids' cartoons and kids' shows were into this happy-go-lucky PC. Make everyone. There was some dark shit in there. Some shit that you had nightmares over. You know what? It's what it was.
There was always dark shit. There was always dark. Dude, you remember what was the guy in the Misfit Toys?
Who, Charlie?
The winter guy. He was scary.
Oh, the Bumble. Bumble's bounce. Yeah, I think meant the fucking the actual album themselves with Charlie in the box. Nobody wants a Charlie in the box. I always fuck people with the bar.
They used to do shit so different now. Now everything's pretty PC, man.
And it sucks. That's one thing I would say about Tokyo. We went to Tokyo Disney, and there was a big sign outside the Seven Dwarfs Mine Ride, which is the original Snow White ride, and it said, "This ride has some intense scenes that may be too intense for younger children. Please do not ride." And I was like, at least I didn't change it because they were scared of the little kids complaining.
Dude, you seen Snow White, right?
Yeah, of course.
What did the Wicked Witch say in the mirror?
I don't know why. In terms of what?
What would she say? Mirror, mirror on the wall?
Who's the fairest of them all?
You know what? Because of the Mandela effect, the little switch, it's no longer. It's a magical mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all?
No, really?
And you can go on a VHS tape that you have for years. After the Mandela effect, the shit is real. The shit changed.
Oh, fuck. I gotta look that up now. Fuck that bullshit. It's mirror,
you
mirror
gotta
on the
look
wall.
at me. Before it was mirror, mirror on the wall. Now it goes
Magic mirror?
Magic mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest? Yeah. Dude, it's some weird shit about the Mandela effect that started dude, people are losing their mind. It's like, what was it? Sex in the City or Sex in the City?
I don't know. I didn't watch the show. What was it?
It was Sex in the City, and other people saw it. They swear by it. That it was Sex in the City.
Oh, I don't know. That's fucking weird. I mean, they change it because of the people watching the shows? Like, why would they change it? That makes no sense.
No, I mean the Mandela effect. I mean, let's say if you got a VHS tape, right?
Yeah.
A VHS tape that came out with your first, that even changed. The words even changed it. I'm telling you, it's scary shit with the Mandela effect.
Wow.
Yeah,
I ain't fucking my head up, cocksucker.
I started talking about that shit. The same thing with the Scarecrow having a gun and all kind of shit. People like, he never had a gun, and you look at it now, he had a gun in his waist.
The Scarecrow? What Scarecrow?
In Wizard of Oz.
Why would he have a gun?
Exactly. I swear to God, I saw that movie a million times, and I never saw the guy with a gun. You look at it, there's a gun there.
Now I'm definitely looking that one up. See why the Scarecrow's got a gun? Does it shoot fucking corn or shit? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. Look up the effects of the Mandela effect, and you're going to talk to me and be like, what the fuck, Rob?
That is fucking insane. All right, so we're running a little late right now. We're going a little over an hour. I heard recently, Little Birdie mentioned that you guys might be coming back downstate soon. When are you thinking about planning coming down soon, or what's the story here? What's your date to rehabilitate into the reality?
To tell you the truth, I figure by June 1st.
Okay. About another month.
That's a real date. Maybe come down a little sooner, but definitely June 1st be down there in the city.
All right. We definitely got to set something up with AC when this is all said and done for a midday, midweek fucking romp.
I heard the lady that's running Vegas might come to AC and just open this shit up.
Well, I will say this much. I know somebody who just booked a room in AC in June. So they're taking reservations in June.
Are they?
Yep. And apparently the rooms are dirt fucking cheap.
Dude, think about it. Nobody's gonna want. Dude, I got a letter from Hard Rock and Bogota. They're pretty much comping me rooms.
Oh, there you go.
Dude, you can call them right now. They'll give you a comp room. I swear to God, you won't even have to. You know what? You're gonna have to pay for the taxes. The casino. What they call it?
Not property taxes, but yeah.
Yeah, you gotta pay that. That's what. Which if you do 3 days, you know what's the casino tax? Like for 3 days, it's probably like $60,
Yeah, it's like $20 a night. It's not a big deal. So
which
what do
is
you
nothing.
what else do you have going on? Are you doing conspiracy theory shows still? You doing the
So this week I'm doing a conspiracy series. I had an interview with Scotty, talk about how the effect of this would have been for the cops. I put that up today. We got the Freak Show called. This is episode 89. That'll be up tomorrow. I got a conspiracy with Mike Baker. Then on Sunday, I have another show coming up, the Ramones, the rock show, the end of the century. That's going to be episode 63. Dude, we got a lot of episodes, the rock show also between us. Dude, we got like almost 300 episodes with the whole network. You know that?
Yeah, man. I still have like 3 episodes of Mermaid Eats that I haven't edited yet because I've been so busy trying to fucking redo this house and trying to keep my sanity.
Dude, let me tell you, the only thing I've been doing is editing videos. So this I'm going to edit that will be cut off, and I'm just going to make it a continuous stream so we don't even know that we lost.
I'm doing a lot more streaming on Twitch again now that I'm home middays from work. Trying to find new projects to do. And again, my biggest thing is I want to build my Dragon Con costumes, but if Dragon Con's going to get canceled, then it kind of defeats the fucking purpose.
Dude, can you believe how much shit got canceled? You know what's the crazy shit? I think Ticketmaster, I think you're the one that told me Ticketmaster's not giving refund.
Nope. Well, they're
giving you the money for the concert, but they're not giving you the feeds.
Nope.
You're right.
And the service fees are so you figure if you spend $400 on tickets, the service fees are like, $50, $60. You're not getting that back. You're fucked.
That's crazy, man.
It's a dick move by that corporation that's making billions on people. But their mentality is, well, if there's no shows for the next, year, they're gonna fucking take a big hit. So fuck everybody else.
I think that's what it is. You know that. I think you know what? You gotta look at the policy. See if they say anything like that. If the show's canceled, you get the money back. Because if they didn't cover that, you know what? Those people can look at heavy lawsuits.
I'm sure that they're gonna get sued by somebody. Someone's always looking to sue somebody, and that's the unfortunate part of it all. Is someone's always suing someone.
Dude, do you see the WWF stock? It did 41 cents higher than expected.
Oh, really?
Even after all this shit, the fucking Dude, they're saying this WrestleMania was very successful.
That I saw. I mean, some of the matches were good. I ain't gonna lie.
But how is successful if you don't got no money? That he had to let so many people go. You want to hear something else that funny? This if you look at tomorrow, SmackDown is 25 year Triple H.
Yeah, I know. I know last week SmackDown took a major hit. They lost the fucking. I heard it was like one of the least watched SmackDowns ever.
What happened last week? What was on TV?
I don't know. I just heard it was one of the least watched SmackDowns of all time. I was like, fuck, that sucks.
And it was actually pretty good because they had the tag match at the end.
Yeah, I know. I watched. I was like, all right. I mean, they're doing well. It's just people aren't watching. It's unfortunate.
You know what? I thought that SmackDown was good, and I thought the one with Mandy, the whole Mandy Rose shit, and those guys breaking up. I thought that was good.
I loved that whole segment with them too, where she was cursing her out. I thought it was great. It was absolutely great.
If you got anywhere, I'm watching The Last Impact. Shamrock versus Sammy Canahan. Holy shit!
Oh, I have it on my DVRs. Is it good?
It was good, man. You gotta watch it. Like that whole way that they're doing him, Sammy Canahan with him, the sound and him being a hacker. I love that shit,
dude. But I like Shamrock. I thought he was good back in the day. I think he's old, but he's still holding his own.
Yeah, Shamrock's still good, but you can tell but they pretty much did like a barnyard kind of fight.
Gotcha.
In the empty arena, and they went outside. Yeah, where you see it, you're gonna be like, yeah, they definitely did. And they did an empty arena also. It's actually they've been fighting empty arena now. Impact. It's amazing how these wrestling shows are getting these empty arenas.
Yeah, I mean they have to because of certain laws. So Rob, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on anything social media. You'll see my little face there, looking like Barack Obama, hoping for some hope of this quarantine to end. That will never end.
the little beanhead. I'm on Twitter, Twitch, fucking Mixer, fucking Instagram, FreakJONN.
Let me ask you, how is Mixer?
I like Mixer better. I mean, Twitch was the main one that came out that started for the gaming community, and I think Mixer just started giving them more incentives and more money per viewers. So everyone kind of jumped the ship. So the biggest one was this guy Ninja, who's huge on fucking Fortnite. He was always on Twitch, always doing his own live streaming, and Mixer got him to jump ship. So I think everyone jumped ship to Mixer. I like it because you could have a chat room, people could talk to you, people could donate to your channel. I used to do it when I get home from the restaurant, so I was doing it primarily super late at night, which apparently is not very good. So now that I'm working at Lowe's, I'm usually home by 1, 2 o'clock because I go in super early. I could usually jump on for a couple of hours and I get a lot more viewers. I think like a couple of days ago, I had 40 viewers watching me play Smite. So
you want to hear Vince Russo makes a bunch of money on Twitter with that shit.
Yeah, I mean it's smart. It's smart. But you can follow us there. Click the like and subscribe button if you're watching us on YouTube. Hopefully on YouTube we'll be back live again soon, where we can have
soon.
See
that's gonna be interesting being back live.
Dude, I haven't put my hair up. The last time I put my hair up was when we did the last show live, which was after that Monday Night Raw. So that was over a month ago.
Holy shit! So, John, God bless. Good luck, and remember, don't get drunk. Get lumped up, and we'll see you next week.
Later, fuckers.
Have a good one. Bye.